How's it going? Let's see. Sorry, I got a new stand. So I'm like, okay, is it okay? Trying to figure out all the things. Let's see. Okay, you guys. So hopefully everybody's had a good week. Let's see here. Don't know what that was. We're fine. We're fine. Totally fine. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Nope. Here we are. Hey, Teresa. Let's see here. Pin this. So you guys, this is a kit. So you get this pin. Hey, Karen. Hey, Trina. Thank you for coming on Friday, since we're usually here Thursday, but you know, sometimes things happen. Hey, Tracy. Sometimes things happen, friend. Yes, it is Friday. It is Friday. I was supposed to be live yesterday. Okay, totally will tell you what happened. Getting all this stuff ready, and all of a sudden I'm like, gold mesh. Where's the gold mesh? It's gold mesh. It's gold mesh. Sarah and I put a bunch of kits together, and she grabbed the gold mesh to take a picture of something and never put it back in the bag. So yesterday, that was the technical difficulty. No gold mesh yesterday. Now we have gold mesh. No, well, so I was not on yesterday. Don't worry. Today is the makeup for yesterday. So super funny, but you guys know sometimes things happen. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Hey, Pam. Yeah, it was super funny. I'm texting her, let's go mesh. What happened to go mesh? What's going on? She's like, oh, she instantly knew. I was like, oh. So then I'm digging around seeing if I have any, which I don't, which is like so weird because I always have like every color mesh, but it was not meant to be, friends. I was like, well, it's fine. I just do Friday. We're good. So here we are today, friends. Here we are today. So, once again, we are doing a kit today. Super pretty. So, it's the blue and gold, which if you guys love blue and gold, I think it is such a good combo. Hold on, there's a little string there. Gone. And this is the sign. So, with the kit, you'll get the sign. You'll get the 2 rolls of mesh. You'll get, obviously, the wreath form. And then, hey, Kathy, we got these. Ooh, look how pretty. Super, super pretty. These are our ribbons. So that's the kit. What am I going to add extra? You'll know I got to have something extra. So we're going to add some of this in there. Look how pretty this is to bring in some of the white. And, of course, a little bit snowy. So we got that in. And then I got these. So I got 3 of these. So I don't know if I'm going to put 1, 2, or 3, but look at these. These are huge. They are beautiful. I love these. So she's got them. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Blue and gold. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, these are really big. These are like a giant softball. And she's got these in gold, silver, black, red, I think, too. I mean, she's got these in a bunch of colors. Unique Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving. Well, we did a lot of fall. That's the thing. Everyone's like into Christmas stuff now. So, sorry. Okay, so I got 3 of these. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to do 1, 2, or 3 of them, but I have options. So there we go. Okay, you guys. So I went ahead and did the mesh, of course, 18 inches, 1 of each color in each of the ties. There's 18 ties. I used all the mesh, of course. That's okay, right? Just need a turkey. Put a turkey. Put a turkey in the center and then just add just gorgeousness to it. But, so yeah, so this is what we're doing. Love those colors together. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut, and we're going to do a bow here. Some tails. I'm going to do another bow here. And we're actually going to do some bigger tails, okay, in some of the spots. So, let's see. Kind of want to play around with it today. It's Friday. Friday. So, what I'm probably going to do here is I'm probably going to do, let's do our bows first. Let's do our bows. I'll take the plastic off here so you guys can see this even better. Oh, I love this blue. It's like a fine glitter blue, navy. Oh my God, just gorgeous. Hey, Rosie. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. I know it's not the regular day, so I really appreciate you coming on. Look at this. Woo! Can you see the glitter on that blue? And this is like a netting gold. So super excited about those. Okay, let's make a bow and then we'll do some tails afterwards. But right now, let's do a bow. So anybody have any good plans this weekend? So my daughter's home this weekend, and so we are finally decorating for Halloween, our house. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. So we're gonna do, let's see here. Let's do a 7.5 inch tail on this. Then we're going to do right under a 7-inch loop on this. Yeah, I know. It's like I finally have time this weekend and she's home, so I'm like, okay. So we're going to put some skeletons hanging on our roof. Like they're helping each other up. We did that before and everybody just loved it. They thought they were so cute. Okay, so we're doing this. We're going to make this tail, about 24 inches. About 24 inches. Dovetail that. That down. Petronella, hello. Once again, you guys, this is a kit. It is pinned at the bottom. Ever since I now realized what the problem with the pinning was. You guys can click it and you can go straight there. Oh. Okay, so we're going to bring this in right here. And we're going to bring it down about 1/2 inch, you guys. Okay? Let me move that over a little bit there. And we're going to make this loop 6 inches. So is anybody up to anything good this weekend or fun? So I'm doing the my daughter and I are doing Halloween decorating. Finally. No, I love Halloween, but I get so busy, I don't always have the time to do it. I'm like, no, we gotta do it. Okay, so I'm cutting this tail. It's about 14 inches. About 14 inches is what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna come in with this really pretty. This is like a textured, it's like a tweed. I believe they call it a tweed. Super pretty. It's got like a white, cream, gold. It's got really pretty colors in there. So we're bringing this down about 1/2 inch. If you notice, I only made one of the tails really long, just the bottom one, okay? Okay, so this was a 6. We're going to make this a 5.5. Bring that in there. Oh, you guys, if you guys like kits, the Wreath Shop added a bunch of kits. Sarah and I had put some kits together, and then she put some more kits. Hey, Sabrina. And designed a custom wreath now. Thank you. Oh, of course. Hey, the Wreath Shop sends out the stuff quick. Quick, quick, quick. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Sonia Thompson. I'm the owner of the Red Rustic Rose, and I collab with the Wreath Shop here twice a week, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yesterday we had a little snafu, so we're doing it today. So I come on here, I'll do some stuff with the kids, I design with the kids. Oh, another thing, you guys, that I've been wanting to say, so the kits here are made for the wreaths, but you guys can also, if you decide you don't want the kits, but you like all the other stuff, you can always buy all the other stuff separately and make a swag out of them, okay? Remember, these are just inspiration. So you can always go and, you know, can be inspired to do a swag instead of a wreath. So we've got that at 5.5. So we've got here right under 7, 6, 5.5, and we're going to go with a 5 here. So yeah, let your imagination go. You can always, you know, maybe you like the design, but you'd rather have it, you know, on a swag, or you'd rather have it on, you know, one of the teardrop swags. You can totally do that. Okay. Bringing that in there. Now I'm going to bring, since this is blue and gold, and I kind of want to show this gold. I love this blue, by the way. This blue is just redonkulously amazing. So we're going to bring this in, and this tail is going to be about 1/2 inch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Sarah and I, we were pulling stuff together, and we're playing around with some of those ribbons. We're like, hey, let's, if you guys don't know who Sarah is the owner of the Wreath Shop. We're going to do a bump. So our bump's going to be about 3 inches. And then this little tail is about 6. So we do have fun putting together all the stuffs. Oh, another thing, there is another order coming in, another supply order coming in. So be on the lookout for that. I know I am. I think it was supposed to come, well, it was supposed to come today, but I'm not sure if it did. Okay, we're going to grab a couple zip ties here. You guys, once again, when you guys do these ribbons, hey, Tanika, we're going to put your finger here, your thumb on this side, lift this up a little bit. Make sure you don't lift it out all the way until you've got like a nice grip on it, and it's not going to fall out. Because if this falls apart, you could be mad. And then you're going to have to do it all over again. You don't want to do that. Okay, so squeeze really good. Okay, now, there you go. Put it through here. Until you hear those teeth. Put the zip tie in the back. So I use a zip tie to hold it together and a zip tie in the back to attach it to the wreath, okay? Give that a nice little tug. Gonna move these around a little bit just to kind of get them a little situated. Thanks for hopping on Friday, you guys. I know it's not the usual day. Gotta keep you on your toes, man. Okay. So let's move some of these. We'll put it on there, and then we'll play around with these a little bit more. Okay? I got, kind of make an angel feel, just put oh. Oh, an arrangement? Yeah, arrangements are, they're beautiful. That's good, Trina. Okay. So look how pretty our bow is. You can see the colors, and when it's on there, you can see it even better. So we're going to put this up here. You're going to be pushing the zip tie through the mesh to make sure you have mesh behind it, okay? And then you're going to make sure you attach it to the actual metal base, okay? And if you can get it through, oh, there we are, perfect. Felt it, oh, yay, success. Okay, there we are. Now the reason why you want mesh behind it is to make the bow stand up, right? It needs support. Okay, and we want to do this till we hear the teeth. And once you hear the teeth, you can kind of position this where you want it, okay? I don't tighten it all the way until I'm completely done. That way, if I need to, move something around, I'm not fighting with it, okay? But see how well that plays together with that sign? It's a little tighter. Also, too, if you then notice that maybe your tail's too long or it's going to get in the way, you can easily move it around. Okay. I want this a little bit higher there. A little bit more like that. That's what I want. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So now I can just a little more. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tail here. We have all these other ones, which is totally fine. We're going to go like this, but this one is going to come down, and we're going to find the tie right there. We're going to take this, and we're going to put it right here. So we're going to take it, and we're going to gather it. Okay? Now we're going to push it into that tie. We're going to give it a twist. So now we've got this tail here. Move that a little bit more that way. But look how pretty that is. We got our bump and we got a tail there. I turned out beautiful. I found some lice in the shape of stars. Oh, fantastic. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, condolences to her family. Oh my gosh. That's just tragic. That's just scary. Oh. That's beautiful you're doing that. Okay, so you've got that there. Nice big beautiful bow here. We're going to add another one down here. Thank you, Tanika. Yeah, isn't this? Lights. You know what? They have a lot of lights in a lot of different shapes. So yeah, that's... Thanks, Renee. How you doing, girl? It's Friday. Okay, so we're gonna do another bow here. Usually, so I like making my bigger bow on the top, and then I will have a smaller bow here at the bottom. It doesn't have to be huge, but it's going to be a little bit different, just because I want, I want one of the bows to be like the big wow bow. So we're going to do this tail then at 6. And we're going to do this loop where the other ones were right below 7. This one's going to be right below 6. Hey, Deb. Yeah, I love blue and gold. I'm a huge fan of that color combo. And then this one's got a little bit of white in there, which is kind of just a tiny little breakup, you know? It breaks up the color just a little bit. And we're gonna make this tail here. That's about 14. Hey, Sharon. Okay, so on the bow down at the bottom, I'm going to change this up a little bit. We're going to do the 2.5 inch ribbons on the bottom, okay? And then we're going to put the 1.5 inch on top of these, so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to start on the opposite side. We're going to match those tails up. Okay, and where this one is right below 6, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one at around 5.5. So right below that. If you guys have not seen this really pretty cream tweed ribbon here, it is stunning. It really is. We were looking at it, and you can actually use the real yellow gold, or you can even use the champagne, and that really pulls it together. Okay, notice I'm doing this bit here. I'm probably gonna have to cut this one just a little more. Okay, so we've got our tails here, that and that. So that's really pretty on top of each other. So now we're going to bring this blue, and I'm actually going to put it on top of the cream one so that you can see it better, so it stands out. And then we're going to put the gold on this side. Okay. So once again, we're going to match this up, but we're going to come up about 1/2 inch this time. And this loop's going to be a 5. Remember, you guys, if you guys have some blue ribbons or gold ribbons and you get inspired to make something similar or, you know, color combo, that's awesome. You don't always need the exact same thing, you know. Because you see something and it makes you think of something else. You're like, ooh, that'll work. Go for it, guys. Remember, all these that I'm doing, I just do to kind of inspire you. This is the way I'm doing it. So everyone's unique in the way that they do their stuff, which is awesome. So this is like a gold netting. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to do the opposite here. And this one's going to be 4.5. So if you guys have not gone over to the Wreath Shop, make sure you do, and you look at the, we're going to match these two. The tree that Sarah put together. Beautiful, like woodsy, natural. Oh my God, I am so in love with that tree. It is gorgeous. The pictures do not do it justice, friends. Do not do it justice. I told her, I said, I need to make a wreath with all that stuff you put on that tree because it would just look gorgeous. Or a garland. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're doing that right there. And we're just going to leave it like that, okay? We're not going to put another extra center or anything. This is going to be it. So let's get a couple zip ties here. What do I want? I want this. Okay. Once again, you're going to have finger on one side, thumb on the other, and we're going to squeeze this, okay? So So who's been working on their bows? I love making bows, guys. If I could just have a bow shop, I would probably do it. I love making bows. Hey, Roxana. How are you? Okay, we're going to bring this down. Always finagle our tails first. Set this down here. We're going to spread our loops. Flip it over. And then we're doing this here. Putting that right there. How was your week, Roxana? I actually had a good week. Where I wasn't like so like frazzled going, oh my god, I need everything done now. I always say that I'm like, good. I always say I'm like, oh, I can see Friday. And all of a sudden, like Thursday, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost Friday. The excitement and then the, look, I gotta get everything out. So look how pretty that is. Super pretty, right? A little bit different style than the other one. We got one tail for each. So we're gonna put this right down here. Okay, and we're going to push this through the mesh. Push this top through the mesh. I was trying not to stand in front of it, but, you know. Okay, that's going to go like that. Make sure you've got it around the metal part of the wreath form. That way it doesn't, hold on, come on, man. My fingers are like, it's Friday, lady. What do you think I need to work right now? Okay, so then we're just going to spread these out. Remember, I don't want it covering the sign. I still want to be able to do the sign or see the sign. So we're kind of going to position these around. Got our tails down. But look how pretty that is. Give it probably another little squeeze there. Yeah. So there we go. We have our, did you? Woo! Hopefully you're doing good. Me. So we've got our bigger bow up here. We've got our other bow here. I'm going to do a tail here and probably a couple tails down here. Ooh, well, make sure you're taking it easy, girl. You got to take care of yourself. So we are going to, what do I want to do? So let's do a couple tails. We're going to do, busy bees out of the mobile home. We've packed in hard 5 days. Woo! Oh, how exciting! Woo! They're building your home! Nice! Oh, how awesome. Of course, living in an RV. But that's okay. Hey, eye on the ball. That is awesome. Yeah, it's like you don't I always say it's like you don't realize how much stuff you have until you have to move something. Hey, Misty. Hey, Jeanette. How's everybody doing? You don't realize how much stuff you have until you have to move it. And then you're like, why do I have all this? Okay, we're going to take this, and I'm just putting it on the bow maker. That way it doesn't go unraveling all over the floor, you guys. I'm going to put a tail. I'm going to put it right up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our ties here. We're going to put this on there. We're going to gather it about right there, which is about 7 inches. Yeah, I remember when I moved from California to Texas, and I am telling you guys, oh my gosh, when we were packing, and then the last days I was packing, y'all, I didn't even care. I just wanted to get rid of everything. Nope. I just want to get rid of everything. I don't care. I don't care. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to skip one here. And we're going to find our next one. Actually, I may do it here. You know what? We're going to do it to the inside. So we're putting that one on the outside there. And we're going to put this one on the inside here. Nice little loop. Okay. Yeah, I could. You have so much stuff and you're like, I don't need that. I'll buy a new one. I don't even care. I know about anybody else, but that was definitely me. Okay, we're doing that like that. And then we are going to cut this, once again, about 7 inches. So about, oh, that looks like 7 inches to me. I'm going to dovetail that. And dovetail that. Right? I'm telling you. I am telling you. So look how pretty that is there. Okay? And then we're going to add another 2 tails right here. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it. I don't need it. Why did I buy it? But then, of course, you move and then you end up, you know, getting a bunch of stuff again. So, I don't know. What was the point? No. We're going to cut these at, we're going to do 13 inches, okay? Yeah, I would just want to become a minimalist. And I'm not a minimalist. Then I moved and got all situated, and that was out the window again. Until the next time I have to move, and I would be like, why did I buy all this? Of course, now I have all the ribbons, so that's a whole nother... that's a whole nother debacle now. Like, did I need all this ribbon? Like, I did. So I'm going to put it right here towards the back. Find a tie right there. And I'm not adding tails everywhere, you guys, okay? I added one there. I added this here. I put the bow here, and I put this other bow here. Actually, I may do 2 more right here, because I always like putting them behind the bow. That way it looks fuller, okay? But I'm not going overboard on the tails this time. Oh, there's Sarah Jennings. I know you're a minimalist. Sarah and I, when we're doing stuff for the wreaths, our conversations go. She says, less is more, and I go, no, more is more. That's usually how, hey Dee, that's usually how our conversations go. She's like, but look, here's 2 things. I'm like, but look, I can find a way to use 6. It's fine. It's totally fine. So we're at 13 right here. Oh, being a minimalist? Yeah. Yeah, I'm always like, and Sarah will tell me, she's like, you know, if I give you 10 things, you use 10 things. Probably true. Probably true. Probably true. Don't judge me. I am so... Oh, no worries, Dee. We're just hanging out on a Friday. Okay, you guys, all I'm going to do is just pinch it here, and we're just going to put it right here behind the bow. Okay? We're not putting a bunch of them. We're just using, I'm just doing a couple. And then we're going to start adding some of the greenery. Then we're just going to fan that out. But you know what? The tree, Sarah, that was not a minimalist tree. I love that tree. That tree is so nice and full. Okay. Here we go, you guys. So we've got our bow here coming down with one tail there. Our bow here with our tails hanging down. We've got a couple of tails here, and then obviously this tail, which is the tail, and then with the loop, and that's coming this way. Oh, did you end up doing the burgundy and green? No, or did the burgundy stuff come in? Okay. We're pretty much done with ribbon right now. Although now I feel like maybe it needs a tail right here. So I'm looking at that. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Yeah, I'm waiting for the... Did you add stuff to the site yet? 5, 13 is 18. Right, doing the math. 13 inch down. I looked, you know what? I didn't look right before I came on. Yeah, I went in this morning and Julie said the truck was coming. Okay, we're going to add one more because I saw it on there and it looks like I need one right there. I didn't use anything on the tree from the ship. Oh, really? Send me a picture. Okay, guys. Make sure you have mesh behind your tails. That way they have nice support and they stand up. Okay, there we go. There we are. Okay, now I see it. Okay, now I'm happy with it. Now we're done with the ribbon. Now we're done with ribbon. So let's add some greenery. And we also have these ornaments, which are gorgeous. Okay. So I had to cut that ribbon because it did have a little where they put it together. So here's this little piece, which we will save and put right on here. Tina, how are you, friend? Yeah, you guys, this is I mean, look at that. It's like this beautiful tweed with cream and white and gold. It is beautiful. Hey, that pin's a little bent, but it's okay. It's okay. That over there. Oh, and I love this. Absolutely love this one. Okay. Putting our pins. Good, good. Okay. This is very glittery, so, you know, but 'tis the season, so we're good. Okay. That is it for ribbons, you guys. We're good, we're good. Okay, so we have this, and then we have our gold balls here. You never go wrong with gold balls. Come on now. So it's good. So these do come with a little string there that I will not use probably. Not gonna lie. So I'm probably gonna put this one right here. Probably gonna put the other one up here. Okay. So you want to know tricks, right? People want to know tricks. Okay, so we are going to take a little ball here. We're going to cut that string off because I don't like it. We are going to take, what do I need? I can use this. So where I cut the string, I'm now going to take my needle nose and I'm going to push it in there. See? I've now made a hole. You're like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do with that? I'm now going to take my glue gun. And I'm going to put glue in that hole. Stay right there, don't move. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this tie here. I'm going to fold it. Okay. All I'm doing is folding it in half. Squeezing it with my needle nose. Then I'm going to take that ball and where I put that glue, I'm going to put that in there. See if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's my gold ball. Yes, I do that all the time. I do that, or I will put a stick in this. Put glue on this stick. Here, I'm going to show you a couple different ways, okay? So that's using the tie on here, okay? It makes it a lot easier, too, because these are pretty thick. They're not going to fall off, so why not use them, okay? So, but to make it thicker, all I do is just fold it in half. See? That's all I do. Fold it in half. And then I can put it right there. If it's really long, I just cut it. Yeah. Why use extra stuff for, you know, make it harder? See, like this one's kind of long, so I can cut it. Fold it in half. Squeeze it with your needle nose so it's kind of stiffer, right? It's a thick wire. It's gonna stick. We're gonna cut that off again. We're gonna use this. Now most of these are styrofoam, okay? So you can do it. Occasionally they're plastic underneath, so you won't be able to do it. But these are styrofoam, okay? And all I use is a needle nose because it makes the hole big enough, but not so big, okay? Once again, put some glue in there. Come up here to our tie. So you don't put your hand in glue. Sometimes I will hold it. And then put that on there. Okay. The other thing is you can actually push it down further and it's going to stay there. It's not going anywhere. Okay, friends? See? Probably going to use a third one. There's going to be like, see, I gave you 3, you used 3. Well, you gotta. So I'm probably going to put it up here. So because I do want this to be a little higher, I'm going to put it in a different way. Okay. So we're going to cut that string off. You know that's right there. We're going to take our needle nose again. Put that in there and just turn it. Okay. Leave it like that for right now so I don't lose it. Then we're going to come over here, and I save a lot of stems that I use, okay, from different things. Oh, I need one that's a little thicker than that. Let's see. Okay, this one's a little thicker. And also it's a little taller. So something like this, okay? So So I've created a hole. We're going to put some glue in there. You don't need a lot of glue. We're going to put that stick. I'm spinning it so that it gets in there pretty good. Okay. So now we've got this. We're going to put a bunch of glue on that. Okay. Now we're going to come up here. And we're going to wiggle it around so it's touching mesh. Okay. Now we've got it right there. And because I used that stick, it's now a little bit higher. Okay. And you can see it more. And it's in there. So that's two different ways that you can add ornaments onto your wreaths. Okay. The tip of the day. Hope that helps somebody. Sometimes we try and make things too hard, right? We're like, how are we going to do this? Are we going to glue this on? Are we going to... No, friend, no. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, so we're going to pull this one apart. This is a really pretty bush. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. And it is nice and snowy. When your stems are really thin, just fold them in half. There we are. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to add our little snowy stuff here. I tend to start at the top. You can start wherever you want. Okay? But see how that's going to bring in more of the Christmas? Again, same thing. Just make sure you fan these out. Because sometimes when they're flocked or have snow and stuff on them, they're a little clipped together. Okay? Good amount of glue. And if I usually put one at the top, then I'm going to do one at the bottom. Just be careful that your glue does not come back at you, okay? There we are. Okay, now we can just start adding everywhere else. And this is just one bush. It's going to add a lot of stuff to it, okay? It's a little long. I don't need it that long. And we're just adding, just to get a little bit snow in different places. Okay, we're going to come back here behind the bow a little bit. And buy that gold. See, we're just going to be adding different areas here. Yes, the blue and gold. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Love the blue and gold. You know what it is when you add the gold to a lot of the colors, it just gives it kind of that, right? That extra, that little something, something. Goes from, hey, that's pretty, to, hey, that's nice. Makes it a little fancier. Okay, we're just adding this around right here. Because I want this peeking out, okay? I want you to be able to see a little bit of the snowy stuff. Yeah, it really is. The navy blue, especially with the gold, is just gorgeous. We're waiting on some, I don't know if it came in. We're hoping it came in, like burgundy, because we want to do like a burgundy, not a red, but a burgundy with gold. Bring some of that in by the sign. Like burgundy, gold, and green, which is, I think, what Sarah did with the tree today. We were talking about that. Hopefully she sends me a picture. Okay, and we're just adding some of these throughout. I'm going to put some by the signs, and then we'll start working on the outside again. But I always like adding around the sign too. Make sure you spread these out. Now you can put these a little bit more clumped together, but I break these up because it gives me like 20 pieces, you guys, right? Okay, now we're going to go on this side. Like I said, when you're putting this in, just be careful if you're putting it on the bottom. When you're putting it up there, make sure glue is not falling off of there and hitting you in the hand, because that's going to hurt, okay? Okay, and all we're doing, just bending these around. And this is like a flux snow. Really pretty. Okay, we're coming in here. And we added, I wanted this snowy because I just thought it would kind of break up a little bit, you know. Gives it more of the Christmas look. That's already thick, so I don't need to do anything to it. Yeah, we want to do a burgundy, green, and gold. So we're waiting on, like I said, hopefully it came in today. I'm super excited that is the case. And we're going to come in here. Right, because we always do red and gold, green and gold. We've done green and gold, but you guys love the green and gold. Okay, and if you notice, we're adding it all around here, you guys. Oh, don't drip. Don't drip. Once again, just be careful when you're putting that in there so that you don't burn yourself. It's got a little bit on me, but it's okay. It's not enough to make me go, oh my goodness, what have I done? Why is my finger melting? Thank you, Trina. Because see, we've got all this here. You can see it here. We're probably going to put a little piece in here. To be honest with you, I'm about to, we're gonna do a couple little pieces here because I don't want it to be covering, right? Just kind of want you to be able to see it. Remember, you can always cut your pieces, you guys. I do it all the time. Don't be scared. It's okay. So see how we have. You got two. I'm going to leave one because I usually find a spot that I go, hey, that could have gone right there, but I didn't put it there. Always happens. Always happens, you guys. Sometimes you don't see it right away. Like you don't see it until after, and then you're like, what happened? I missed one there. How did I miss that? Because it happens. Probably put one here. I probably think I need it there. Or you stand back and look at it and you're like, right there. How did you miss that? No. That was living very dangerously. In case nobody saw that, I have to wait till this dries. A drop of glue, literally, when I was moving it across right there, fell on my shirt right here. Now I just gotta, so if that happens, you guys, wait till it dries and then you can just peel it off. Did that dry there? No, it's right there. Woo! Woo! That would have been bad. Okay. Actually didn't save that piece. I put it off. Okay. Let's show this now. All right. Come on, buddy. You can dry. Are you dry yet? Okay. It's got to dry a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Oh my gosh. Hey, that could have been worse. I could have been wearing a V-neck. Ooh. Okay. Being so dramatic. Okay, you guys. Look how pretty this is. We've got our blue and gold. We've got our big bow right here. We've got our ornament right there. We've got our other bow right down here. We've got, thank you, Linda. We've got a couple of tails. I didn't put a bunch of tails this time, okay? So I've just got them in certain places that I wanted to bring out the blue and gold. And then we broke up that snowy bush and put it all over. So you guys, this is a kit, but the extras are the greenery and the balls, okay? And it is pinned at the bottom. Thank you guys. It is pinned at the bottom. So, there we go. Came up. That's all you do. Just wait till it's for dry. Thank you guys. Pinned at the bottom, and you guys can go over there and make something. Be inspired to make something. Remember, I told you guys, if you guys want to turn it into a swag, buy the stuff separately and then buy a teardrop and put it on a teardrop. Just a thought. Just throwing it out there. Okay, you guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you. Hey, Carol. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys are following the page here, the Wreath Shop, all the likes, shares, do all the things, and go over to my page, the Red Rustic Rose, and follow me there. Okay, you guys. Once you get the video, you can watch the replay. The video will be up right after I get off of here. And it'll be up for 30 days. Then it goes, or it will be on the YouTube channel as well for the Wreath Shop, and it'll also be on my YouTube channel. So there's a few places you can watch it. Okay, you guys. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye, guys.